Scientists discovered a natural way to help the brain clear Alzheimer's plaques, showing that certain support cells already inside the brain can be activated to clean up the toxic buildup linked to memory loss. In a new study from Baylor College of Medicine, researchers focused on astrocytes, star-shaped cells that help keep the brain running smoothly. These cells aren't neurons, but they play a big role in brain health. The team found that by boosting a protein called SOX9, they could turn astrocytes into powerful cleaners that remove amyloid plaques, one of the major signs of Alzheimer's disease. Tests in mice that already showed memory problems revealed that raising SOX9 levels helped clear the plaques and protected brain function. The effect wasn't minor either. Mice with higher SOX9 had fewer plaques and performed better on memory tasks compared to those with lower levels. On the flip side, turning SOX9 off made things worse, speeding up plaque buildup and making the mice's symptoms decline faster. This suggests that astrocytes are more than passive helpers. They can actively fight back against brain degeneration if given the right signal. Most Alzheimer's treatments today target neurons or try to stop plaque formation, but this study points to a new strategy, waking up the brain's own cleanup crew to handle the mess. While it's still early, and more studies are needed to see if the same thing works in people, scientists are hopeful that strengthening the brain's built-in defense system could one day slow or even prevent the memory loss that Alzheimer's brings.
Did you know that your brain has an almost unimaginable storage capacity? It's capable of storing a staggering amount of information, more than any machine we've ever built. And that incredible storage power comes from the synapses between neurons. These synapses are what transmit messages from one neuron to another, and they're where information is stored and strengthened over time. On average, your brain contains about 86 billion neurons, forming over 100 trillion connections. That means each neuron can make around 1,000 connections, or 1,000 potential synapses. Altogether, there are roughly 125 trillion synapses in the human brain. And here's the wild part. Each synapse can store up to 4.7 bits of information. That tiny exchange point holds real data. Because of this, scientists hope to build future computers that work more like the brain, energy-efficient systems powered by deep learning and artificial neural networks, able to process and store information the way biology does. But information storage isn't limited to your brain. In fact, your DNA can store data too, and not just a little. DNA could theoretically store all of the world's data in a single room, making it one of the most powerful storage systems we've ever discovered. Just 1 gram of DNA can hold up to 215 petabytes of information. That's about 215 million gigabytes in something you can't even see. Because of this, scientists are now able to convert digital content into DNA. In one recent study, researchers encoded a 52,000-word book into thousands of tiny DNA snippets. They started by converting the book into binary, strings of zeros and ones. Then they translated that data into DNA's 4-letter alphabet, A, G, T, and C. So whether it's your brain or your DNA, the future of data storage might already be inside you.
Smart brain implants can now adapt and adjust the treatment for Parkinson's by monitoring brain activity in real time. Traditional treatments for brain diseases relied on permanently damaging brain structures based on trial and error. But the discovery by French neurosurgeon Alim Louis Benabid in 1987 that electrical stimulation could mimic lesion effects led to deep brain stimulation, or DBS. Initially used with constant settings, DBS has now evolved into adaptive deep brain stimulation, or a DBS, recently approved in the United States and Europe. A DBS uses implanted devices to sense specific brainwave patterns associated with symptom worsening and automatically adjust stimulation. This method acts like a thermostat, delivering stimulation only when necessary, improving symptom control across fluctuating conditions influenced by medication. The technology originated from 2 decades of research at University College London, with early systems limited to hospitals and later miniaturized to matchbox-sized implants. However, making DBS adaptive adds complexity for clinical teams, requiring longer patient monitoring to optimize settings. These smart stimulators also collect long-term brain activity data, offering potential insights into other conditions like depression and cognitive decline through AI analysis. Parallel research is advancing precise brain circuit mapping to better target symptoms of various neurological and psychiatric disorders. The field aims to deliver stimulation tailored to both brain state and patient behavior, and with core technologies now implanted, further progress is expected soon.